We will now work on row 1A and row 1B. And first of all, row 1A is the first row in color 1 for this block. And we will do something special with this. And here you have the chart. And here you can see that we start with 1, 2, 3 and 4 chains. I explained I use 3 instead of 4. And here in between the side stitches, you will work back post stitches, and this sign is for an extended double crochet. So this is the double crochet and here is the extension. And what you can also see here is that at the start and at the end, these are the side stitches. These are different than the stitches in between. You end here with just a regular single crochet. Well, let's just do that. So I will take this marker out and let's see what the instructions say for row 1A. It says color 2 to the back, so we put that here. Then a side stitch, and we already did that side stitch here. And then we have to do back 4 times. And well, we have to find the right opening to work through. So this is this first opening here. So we wrap the yarn around our hook, we go through that hole and we pick up that post here of this stitch here. And we insert this at the right side of the post and we go to the back, and then we take up our yarn, and then we will make an extended double crochet, and that means that we first wrap around hook and go through just 1 loop. Then we wrap around and go through 2, just like a normal double crochet, and then again wrap around your hook and go through 2. Then we do our in between chain, and then we go to the next stitch. So we go around this opening, we go to the post here, we insert our hook here at the right side, and then we go through 1, we go through 2, and we go through 2. So again we have to do this 4 times. And then our 4th time. And then we come to our side stitch again, and our side stitch is just a regular single crochet, and we just work in that opening there, and then 1, 2, 3 for our next row, and we will put a marker in this. Okay, I accidentally split my yarn. And then we go to row 1B, and from this moment on we do just regular interwoven crochet with double crochets, so nothing special about it from this stage on. So it's just that first row in color 2 and that first row in color 1 that are a little bit different. And row 1B says back 5 times, and here it is back 1 time. So we will just work into the top of that double crochets of the previous row, like normal, business as usual. And then our last one, And since we started here with a standing double crochet, we can work into the top of that stitch as well. 1, 2, 3, and then we add our marker, and then we have finished our row 1A and row 1B. I will now show how to do the rows 2A, 2B and 3A if you are not familiar with interwoven crochet. If you are familiar with interwoven crochet, you can skip this part and just finish this block, and then you can look at the tutorial about doing the low border around this block. But for now I will just show how to do row 2A through 3A. So let's see. Row 2A says color 2 to front, so we have to put this to the front. Then we have to do our side stitch, and we already did that. And then it says front 4 times and then again a side stitch. So it's just regular interwoven crochet. Work in top of the double crochets of the previous row and just use double crochet, so no back post stitches or something like that. So you see all are just in front, and this is our 4th one. And then we have to do our side stitch, so just work in the opening here. And 1, 2, 3. Then we do row 2B, and row 2B says front 5 times. So with our B rows, that first stitch is always has to be already in the right position, so we have already done our first in front. This is our second one. This is number 3, 4, and 5, and we will just work in the opening here. And now we have actually finished doing the interwoven crochet part of this block, and we will do the low border in color 2. So now we can cut off this yarn and pull it through, and now I will show you row 3A. It says here in the instructions color 2 to the back, but that's, well, it's not needed actually, but okay, it's there. The side stitch, we did that here, and then it says back 4 times. So here is our first, and let's get that out of the way. So find that first double crochet and work through that first hole. One, two, three, 4, and then the side stitch. Don't forget the side stitch. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and this will actually be the first stitch of the block that we will be doing here. So now we will continue with the low border around this block, but first I will finish the ends into my work invisibly, so pay attention that you don't go over the white like this, for instance. So I will do that first and then we will do the low border.